Adventures in Filbar. For all your role-playing needs, try the free stuff first.
Hello and welcome to our stream. Don't forget to follow us on the socials at mhobo Inc. or you can email us mhoboinc@gmail.com. If you're interested in playing on the stream, get a hold of us. You can also purchase interesting RPG items at our store and the link is below. We have everything from shirts to skateboards in our shop. Go, take a look. And if you need new math rocks, catch a Pirate Dog Dice on Twitter for some personalised items. If your game stinks, unlike ours, try some adventure scents by elfishgames.com. They have over 60 different scents and most are pleasant. This aid is perfect for in-person games, especially conventions. Elfish Games also makes how to RPG with your cat, how to cook with your dice, the Shine system if you want to be a gooder writer than me, or try the Radiance project if you just want to play with yourself. Allfishgames.com is your stop for gaming.
Nope. Okay, now we have sound. These are the players. Those are the characters. I'm me. Okay, so we will go ahead and compartmentalize this. Last time these guys broke up a love tryst, were cock blockers. I don't know what you want to call them. But they got to meet each other, and now the next day they're going to meet for breakfast to see if they can continue on with their lovely friendship, association, corporation, whatever. These guys, I will rule that they made arrangements to meet at the Tricky Tusk Tavern. And everybody roll straight up D20. Let's see who wakes up first.
17.
19.
13.
19.
The hermit wakes up first, and to trudge trudges her way into town. She will be met at the gate by the captain of the watch, Woo Sun Lin. Stage business.
I'm going to the tavern for the early bird special, young man.
Female.
Young woman. Can't tell with all the facial hair.
Nice. She's an Oriental girl, so she looks like a Filipino boy. But that's okay. You haven't met her yet, so since you were such a curmudgeon, yeah, she'll go ahead and you know what? Persuade me to let you in without further bashing you.
Let me in, you little whippersnapper. I got a 2.
Wow. Who are you, and have you been in town before?
I have, and I helped that old woman, or that young woman, saved her daughter from a heterosexual experience. I don't know where I put my notes. Not there. And my mind's not that good anymore.
Clearly.
But there's a young lady that was missing and got her before she got had by sailors.
Again. Had by sailors again. Okay, roll me a d4.
Two.
I figured you were here figure out the curse of the coral reef. Go ahead and pass. Get some food. Maybe it'll improve your personality. And she steps aside to allow you to move.
I doubt that, young lady.
I doubt that too, she mutters under her breath. Melodia and Varana, you guys wake up. Today is partly cloudy with wind, a little bit of wind. So Esther Nettletongue will be fighting her way against it, being old and curmudgeonly. Melodia and Varana, the good news is from where you're staying, breakfast is right there. It's the 4-star place that you guys have been to before, unlike 2-star place, which Varana and Lodi have both been before. As you guys wake up, part your hair, unshovel your faces, wander on down, and you will beat the old hag to the tavern. As you sit down, there is going to be an early plate special. It's something called trout dumplings.
Oh.
It's a special because it's cheap.
Um.
Do you guys want to try the trout
dumplings?
Okay. You can order non-special.
Yeah. Do you have cheese of any kind?
Of course we've got cheese. What kind of civilization are you in?
What kind of cheese do you have?
Orange and yellow.
I'll take one of each.
Fair enough.
It's a classy place.
That's right. Well, it doesn't get 4 stars for nothing. Verona, how about you?
I'll try the trout special.
Okay. Melody, it's cheese, so cheese doesn't go bad. Verona, go ahead and do the Constitution roll. Let's see how you like it. It's not toxic.
I guess she does like it.
Okay, fair enough.
17.
Yeah, you like it. It seems to be quite palatable. Esther Nettletongue, as you finally make your way through a bevy of people, you enter the tavern and give me a perception roll to see if you spy them.
Here with a 12, my eyesight's not as good as it used to be.
Well, there are 5 other people in here, so it's fairly easy to find them. As you sit down, Melodia has 2 kinds of cheeses because she's living large, and Verana is eating some kind of soup. The waitress comes over and asks you, Esther, what would you like to have? The special is the trout dumplings.
Ooh. how much does it smell like fish? Because Esther can go either way on fish. Is it smelling really fishy in there?
D12. 8.
8.
Reroll. 12.
6.
It's going to smell really fishy.
Okay, well, she's going to haggle for an off-special item. What do they have that she can haggle with them? You know, I've got some animal skulls. I've got, of course, some silver if you're going to, you know, steal the bread from an old woman who's on her last, you know, golden years and whatnot.
This is her last Social Security payment she'll ever get. The waitress looks at Melodia and Verana like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you guys going to buy this? Are you guys going to buy your great-grandmother food or just let her barter with old rat skulls?
I'm going to buy her some food.
Okay. Esther, you...
Oh, God, is she that broke?
Breakfast is covered. She's a hermit.
I thought she sold herbs.
Well, she also has silver from the reward.
Yeah.
I didn't even write that down. I don't know how much money I've got, and but if I've got anything in coppers, I'll count them out one at a time.
Nice. I think I've been behind you every single trip to the grocery store. Yeah, they go ahead and point out that they're going to cover it for you because this is kind of a job interview for you, Esther. What would you like to eat?
So aside from cheese and fish, do they have like...
They got omelets.
You know what? They have bread and cheese, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Bread,
like as long as the cheese... Okay. Now she'll reach into her and count it out one at a time.
Oh, jeez. The waitress thanks you for your patronage. She allows you to get halfway through the counting and takes it and wanders off. Moving on to somebody who's going to tip better than that. You're going to tip her with gypsy sigils or something. As you guys sit around, you point out that, yesterday was pretty successful. Glad to meet you guys, yada, yada, yada. Oh, I forgot to roll. Verana, roll me a d4, please.
Sure. 1.
As you and Melodia were headed over here, you heard a couple of people discussing some kind of disappearing jewel. You're not really sure what it is. It sounds more like a jewel theft rather than a magical device. You didn't get very much information because you were in a hurry to stuff your faces with trout dumplings, apparently. But something about a recent jewel heist came to your attention. As all three of you sit around, Esther, you observe a young lad who is dressed like Pee Wee Herman. He hurriedly runs over to Verana and Melodia, and Calico Jack asks, "Hey, where's Ra? I've got some information on an adventure."
Do you know where Ra is?
No. He's off doing Ra-like things.
Of course he is.
Beats me. I don't know. You can always give that to us. We're his friends.
Melodia, it's your turn. Roll a d4 for the information he's about to give. Too much dice?
Never. That is a 4.
He says, well, it's on the QT hush hush down low. He said, fishermen and pearl divers have been disappearing and strange sightings of a giant sea serpent have been reported. The city's governor believes it is an ancient curse and has awakened a sea serpent. Apparently there's a reward for that one. He said, I thought it would be good for Ra. It would keep him away from those 4 old hags. And he turns to Esther and says, no offense, lady.
You remind me of my grandson.
Well, Before you say that, roll me an investigation. He might be your grandson.
It's an 8. No, Esther does not have any children. She's
That she knows of. Okay, so
Kind of would know.
but who's
you
the
know?
mother?
yeah, she could have been in a coma for 9 months. It happens.
Right.
Watch daytime TV. Soap operas are replete with those storylines.
Oh, sure.
So Calico Jack makes sure to tell Ra that he thinks this is a golden opportunity. He'll be out sniffing up more things. And he kind of gives Varana a side eye. Everybody, perception to see if you notice the side eye.
Nope.
Well,
Nope, neither one of you. None of the three of you. All right. He excuses himself. He doesn't even ask to pick shit off your plate and heads out the door. You three may continue your conversation. You may point out that, okay, well, there's a job opportunity. Melody and Verona, you have been presented with a job opportunity. And Esther has also been presented with a job opportunity. You may discuss these freely.
So
I say
mine.
go after the sea serpent.
This is a reward for. Was there a reward for mine that I know of?
The jewel?
Yeah.
All right, jewel thieves. You can always capture jewel thieves for a reward.
Good jewel
You guys
thieves.
all have to look into the reward statuses.
Jewel thieves. They usually this is a decent reward for their capture. We'd have to find that out. But we know there's a reward for the sea serpent. Otherwise, I don't care.
speak up.
Huh?
You want me to be
What?
louder? I can be louder. Like everybody in the place can hear now.
Yeah. Well, I will mention that I heard from that young whippersnapper of a guard about the sea serpent, and there was a reward, but I don't know what the reward is. But I'll assist you guys any way I can, and I just keep working on my bread because with my 2 teeth, I assume it's quite a task.
You'll gum the shit out of that.
Yeah, it's dipping it in water to soften it, and then
Wow. What did we call that in the last one? Gummy something?
yeah,
Oh.
gummies.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what you got on your plate. It's up to you guys if you guys want to do any of those or say, fuck it, we'll just wander the city and do something else.
What do I want to do? So what? That's it. There's just the 2 things, right? The serpent and the jewel. I don't care. Either one's good.
Yeah, you guys have other things that you have available to you. There's the Golden Mango Temple. That was one of the things that Ra wanted to do. You guys are in possession of a lighthouse. We'll call it lighthouse with air quotes. And then you also had Captain Rook, the Bible thumper. He wanted you to go help reform 5 pirates so he could be living large in the afterlife. And a young brewer, Gormick Strohs, offered you the opportunity to go for ingredients. He assisted you on your first run into the jungle. But he's trying to make a special brew, but needs a few ingredients to complete the mix. Lacana Matata, you've already done that one. So there you go. So you've got a few options. Options are good.
Oh, you can make a jungle run. That shouldn't be too bad. Sea serpent
Yeah.
might be beyond the 3 of us.
I don't
Esther
know.
should be pretty familiar with it.
Esther, give me an art. On a check.
I don't know. Dirty 20.
Yeah, you're familiar with the legend of the Temple of the Golden Mango.
And what is the legend of the Temple of the Golden Mango? It
Uh,
sounds delicious.
the golden mango is apparently, if you eat the fruit, it will grant you magical powers.
Hmm.
According to the legend, the
Well,
temple contains untold treasures and powerful artifacts, chief of which is the golden mango. Now, give me a
is that
second Arcana check to see if you know where it's at.
that would be an 8.
Not a clue. Somewhere in the jungle, you believe. You aren't certain, but you're fairly confident that it's in the jungle.
Is that like, do I think it's about, see, the same area that ingredients for the brewer man would be? Is that something we could multitask in?
D12 against me. Let's see if that is the case or not. 9.
5. No.
That'd be a negative.
Opposite ways.
Correct. Choice is yours, ladies. I've prepared 4 different applications here.
I don't know. It said I don't much care. I will do whatever. If nobody picks, I'll pick one.
Yeah, you guys have the
May
jewel
not
thief,
be your
the
favorite choice.
serpent, or the golden mango, or what was the other one? The brewer. Yeah, the one you missed is. Didn't somebody have the coral reef?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought
Yep.
that was the sea serpent.
Oh,
No.
no, it is something different.
Oh, okay.
No, the coral reef is the
Yes.
maze.
Nope, it's something else. You're thinking of the other coral reef.
We didn't do the maze. Oh, maybe you did when I wasn't here, but I didn't do the maze.
Yeah, this is a different coral reef. This has to do with a sea witch with a curse.
Well, a hermit should certainly know what to do with a sea witch, right?
Preheat the oven at 400 and start browning them.
All right. If no one's going to see it, all right, I want to, sea serpent. I want to fight something. Sea serpent or jewel thieves. I think, fine, I'll pick mine. We'll do the jewel thieves.
Jewel thief it is. Since you heard about it out on the street, you are going to have to ask around to see if anybody knows. There are 5 other people in this building, not including the cook, bartender, owner, or the waitress. So there are 7 individuals in here currently that you can speak to. Everybody roll D20 for quasi-initiative.
Yeah.
14.
3.
9.
9, 14, and what?
3.
14, Verona, you are up first. Who do you
Well,
want?
the obvious choice is the one who usually hears everything that goes on. That's the bartender.
Roll D12 at advantage. I will roll it singular. 8. Beat an 8.
That's pretty high, though. 11.
11 it is. The waitress will point out that there's been a recent string of jewel thefts. Most recently, the victim is a wealthy merchant. His name is, what is his name? Vinny Vincenzo is his name.
Wow.
Pulled that one out of your ass, huh?
Nope, that is somebody that Ra met. I even wrote it down. It's Vinny Vincenzo. Ra has met him. You guys have not. Because he is a dick.
So that was the bartender, not the waitress. There's
Sure.
bartenders here, everything. All right. So,
Yeah, apparently Vinny Vincenzo was the latest victim in a string of burglaries.
do you know where to find him?
Yeah.
The Rod knows where to find him. What? Would you tell us?
Cross his palm with silver.
Oh, I know. She's being a little obtuse on purpose.
He's being
Fine.
accused.
She pulls out 5 silver and puts it down.
His place is, if memory serves, right here, next to the next to the inn, right across from the ruins of the old church. So he gives you generalized directions, thanks you for the silver, and goes away to go do barkeeper business. Next up was the 9. Melodia, what do you want to do? You guys are all doing this simultaneously, by the way.
Yep.
Is there anybody that looks kind of well-to-do in the area?
4-star place, D12. 3.
Oh, what the hell? Or no, 9.
Yeah, you guys recognize the Castilian whom you've met before. Her name is Regina Testikov. She is Russian. She takes care of city. What do you want, strange person?
I asked her if she knows about anything about the jewel thievery that's going on.
Yes, are you suspect?
No, I was wanting to try to help with that, bring the robbers to justice.
What is your charisma?
15.
Yes, you look like you could do it. You have manly hands. I do not know. You should speak to governor. I am eating, as you can well see. But jewel thief, he hits lots of places.
Where is the governor at?
At his place of residence.
Where is-
Probably on pot.
Okay. Thank you.
Last but not least, Esther.
I get up, crack, and find the waitress, and I'm gonna tip her as much as my food cost because I'm cheap on everything but not tips.
Cool.
And I'm gonna ask her if she knows anything. Bright young woman like her, I'm gonna lay on all the charm I can.
Sure. You gonna take your teeth out to tell her that, or just go ahead and leave them in and let them wander around her mouth?
No, I only have those 2.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, my persuasion.
You sound like a whale. She can do whale song. That's her hidden
9.
Well, you did tip her with feathers and bird dung, which is probably
No, actual silver.
Oh, okay,
Silver.
actual silver. Yeah, sure. I'll let you re-roll for that then.
Well, it doesn't help much. It's only a 12.
Wow, yeah, it helps enough. Wilhelmina Grove, the waitress here at the Tricky Tusk Tavern, points out that her brother's cousin's uncle's sister was one of the victims, and she's plenty mad, and she's willing to dole out some serious coin if the robber or robbers can be caught. She might know what them look like.
Oh, well, we'll see if we can get justice for your brother's friend's sister's cousin.
Close.
She got a name?
Yeah, what's the name of this person?
Jolene.
Jolene.
Oh, Jolene.
Jolene Grove, just like me. I should have called her Ash or something. Ash Grove. Jolene Grove. You can't miss her. She has big hair and large trucks of blonde.
Wow.
She's gonna look like
Huge trucks.
Dorothy or Dolly Parton.
Nice.
Hey, Queen of Nice has got to play. Okay, you three huddle up for third down after getting a little bit of information. You guys share the information that you've all heard. What course of action would you guys like to take?
I think
we
we're
want
gonna go see the governor.
to do that. Well, we got 3 weeks. We got the governor, we got the last person they robbed, and we got Jolene.
You got
Well,
the governor
well,
here.
Jolene's got a reward.
True. The governor is on
Whatever.
the way. And then you'll have to make a split decision because this is where Vinny Vincenzo is and Jolene is over here in the small box. But if you're doing it geographically, the governor will be there first. Remember, he is a fat, old, retired pirate with personality issues galore. Esther will not have met him yet. You two will have met him when he approved your ownership of the old lighthouse. But if you
Let's
want to
go
skip
see the governor.
fair enough.
We get along. We get along with the governor, if I recall.
You did. Barana, D12 against me? 7.
11.
The steward points out that his lordship is currently off the pot and available to speak. Who may he tell is wanting an audience?
It would be Melodia. I don't
Whatever.
know.
Right.
Obviously, on your level.
Those that took possession of the lighthouse. That makes it any different.
He leads you through the door, bangs his staff, announcing the Meridiem trio who has a lighthouse. So you can see him. He is stuffing his face with porridge, and he is just shoveling it in like he's some kind of automatic picker. He has it all over his beard, all over his front. Esther, you are nonplussed at the appearance of this fat, slovenly individual, but this is the governor, Emil Whitestone. Enter and be dealt with.
Yes. We were wanting to help with your jewel thief problem. I offer him a handkerchief.
Thank you. He sticks about half of it up his nose, does a little grind, and then hands it back to you.
Oh, no. You may keep that.
Lets it fly over his head. It lands with an audible thud, which you're not exactly sure what he was digging out, but it had some heft to it. Yes. Jewel thief. Terrible thing. Terrible. We must solve this atrocity. It has been going on far too long. And he looks at the steward who comes running up. Well, who cares? Okay, so we got 3 victims, apparently. And yeah, he's an asshole. Apparently, the last one was Mr. Vincenzo, a jeweler of questionable ability.
Well, we were led this way because you might have some useful info. Do you have any useful info?
Of course, I'm the governor. I know everything about this. This abhorrent behavior cannot be tolerated. I blame immigrants, those people who enter this city without proper papers, unlike you brave heroes and you, old lady. So I would start
Hey,
to look
respect
at.
your elders.
I would start to look elders. She's older than this island. I would start to look at the immigrants if I were you, particularly those gnomish people. They have such nasty, nasty personality flaws. I believe Vinny, yeah. Mr.
I believe
Vincenzo is a gnome.
you have no information, is
So
what
no
you're saying.
gnome violence.
I'm just sliding backwards so I don't get hit by any food swinging
Food
around.
spitting out.
I'm horrified.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Varana, right?
Wait, which one? Me, Verana.
That's what I said. Do you play cards?
Not really.
Oh. Are you familiar with cards?
Well, of course. I
Well,
just
then-
don't play.
Do professional gamblers just show their hand willy-nilly, or do they hold things back?
Well, when somebody tends to want to get shit done, they don't tend to hold back.
My
I have
gems
to
are safe.
question whether or not you're really serious about stopping these guys.
That's the captain of the guard's problem, not mine. I have other governorly attendings to do.
So I start kind of pacing around like, whoo, whoo, whoo. So what you're saying is you really don't give a rat's ass and we could just let this problem continue.
Verena, I am the one that hands over the reward. So, if you want to go after it, go after it. I will pay you if you solve it. Otherwise, I have other things to do.
So what you're saying is our time was wasted. You have no useful information. Got it.
That is the case.
Sure he does. Sure he does.
He doesn't know
what's-
shit.
What's the reward, young man? That's useful information.
That is true.
The reward is 300 silver pieces from my personal treasury. So, Verena, as you can tell, why would I be so eager to get rid of my money? But I do it for the love of the people. I am a man of the people.
I asked him, is your position elected?
Nope. I have been assigned this job.
By whom?
Council of Pirates. Steward, get my butt sponge ready.
At that point, I run away. I abandon my hanky and everything else and just run away. I can't take it.
Esther and Verana, do you want to hang out or no?
No.
Well, I'm
Oh,
kind of
no,
interested. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in seeing him put the butt in Butler, but I'm gonna go with these two.
Fair enough.
The butt in Butler.
You guys walk outside, and it is still a beautiful day, still a little windy. You are right here next to the statue of Governor Slothass. You can go straight ahead and get to Vinnie Vincenzo, or you can go the long way where the other statue, which our viewers see, courtesy of Dawn's scribings, and the open-air market over here, close to where Jolene lives.
Let's just go see Vinny.
Yeah, it's going to say directly to see Vinny.
Surely that can't be any worse than this was.
Esther D12.
I knew he wasn't going to be very useful.
You're just staring him at that.
I am.
Yep.
12.
12 it is. You see that pesky youngling who bothered you at the gate walking towards you. Melodia and Verana, you notice the captain of the guards is milling about. Wusan Lin appears to be trying to hold the peace down. The blue lines here are the essentially the footprint of the old church. It's barely rubble at this point in time. The new temple is just outside the gate, but the old temple does have some sightseeing ability. Esther, you will have some personal insight on those grounds as they were once sacred and now they are not. You will have odd good things or even bad things. That shit's haunted. So as you
Okay.
round the corner here, you may talk to the captain of the watch, or you may head to Vinny Vincenzo.
So is the captain of the watch the one that was letting people in or out?
Yes,
Okay.
she's been replaced at the gate so that she can go do captain of the watch shit, steal apples and crap like that.
Right.
I think I'll ask her if she knows anything about the jewel robberies and see what she has to say.
Of course I do. There have been 3. One every single night. The last night, Vinny Vincenzo's place.
He got robbed?
Yes,
What was taken?
a
His
gem.
jewels? A gem?
A singular gem.
Does he have more than that?
Well, he's got a lot.
He
The
only
strange
took
thing about
one?
it, all 3, one was a family heirloom, one was a collector's item, and one was in Vinny's shop. All 3 of them were encased in, I don't want to say lava, but I'll say some other stone. Think Indiana Jones, but no lines across them.
Mm.
They're said
So
to
they're
be.
all
Go ahead.
the same type of stone, all 3 of them?
Well, they're all different shape. One's oblong, one is kind of circular, and the other one is kind of a jagged, collapsed diamond looking thing. Each one has a yellow stone, possibly amber. They are said to glow brightly when near each other.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
they're a set.
They're the Grantis stones, if you believe in that kind of thing.
Is there only 3 or is there more?
To the best of my knowledge, there are only 3 Grantis stones ever on this island.
And what are they for?
Don't know. They are rarely together, as the collector, the hair lady, and the Vinny Vincenzo shitbird rarely bring them together. As I understand it, it was once brought together several years ago, and a calamity occurred, but I don't know if that was the meteorological problem or if it's some kind of magical thing.
It's because they were missing 2 stones, otherwise they would have gotten Captain Planet.
Nice.
So what you're saying is there are 3 stones, they've all been found, and they're together. And putting them together causes a calamity.
I don't know
Or
if
one
it's the
person
same jewel thief or not, so I could not say. Speculation is not my strong suit. I go on facts. Just the facts.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, or what's her name? Woo-Sung
Thank you, young
Lin.
man. You are a credit to
I
your
am a
profession.
woman. I am a woman.
Well, I'm sorry, the eyes aren't what they used to be.
is that a crack about my race?
No,
No.
my eyes aren't what
Oh,
they
okay.
used to be. What's wrong
It's a
with
hard
your
time
eyes?
seeing.
She wanders off, says, I understand, since I know you 2 have done great service to this community. There's a reward, 300 silver pieces, but the governor doesn't seem to be that interested in paying it. Fare thee well, brave adventurers and Neolithic woman.
People here are
She's
just
an adventurer
assholes.
too.
B-side, I get to be a dick.
She is an adventurous. What does that stop you in the A side? I mean, come on.
A-side, you guys get to meet nice people.
Uh-huh. Sure we do. All right.
That's when you roll
I
a
wish
12,
her.
Carol.
I'll wish her well.
You, stop littering. She goes over to some bum. Vinny Vincenzo's is right there. You can see it. It's like the, second building in, right next to the purple building, which is an inn. Now, there are several people looking over the ruins. It's a tourist trap. There's even a guy selling shirts, probably. I visited the church ruins, and instead of Holy Salvation, I got this shirt.
eh.
see, I have 6 in a performance. Terrible performance. Yeah, so I tell a really awful tale about that church and how it's haunted and nothing makes sense. And I end up talking about like some woodland creature in it. Like by the time I get to the end of it, nothing to do at the beginning of it, and we're at Vinny's place. So I knock on the door with my cane.
And that's why you never trust a chipmunk. We're here.
Exactly.
You knock on the door. You hear it's open.
I will let myself on in because I have no shame. I'm too old for that.
Sure. The other two, you guys going in?
Yep.
Yeah, I
follow.
followed behind at a safe distance.
All three of you go in. This shop is kind of unusual. It has a U-shaped table with clear glass, so it's like a horseshoe, clear glass on top, gems, jewelry, seemingly pretty expensive, and this squat gnome of questionable personal hygiene. Not horrible, but he wears too much aqua velva or brute or something, and he wears this gold chain along his white hairy chest, which is open. So he is a 70s disco lord named Vinny Vincenzo. Melodia and Verana Arcana to see if Ra even mentioned this asshole.
Oh, I don't think so, to be honest.
What are we rolling for?
Well, I rolled really well.
11.
That's what I think.
Verana, in passing, Ra probably mentioned that this guy was a
16.
dipshit.
16.
Sure.
I mean, everybody's a dipshit here, so that really doesn't help much.
Esther, you were the first one through the door. The gnome's like, what can I get for you, lovely lady?
Well, sizing him up and seeing that he's also like a 70s child, I'll speak jive to him.
Nice.
And, asking about
Thanks, Mrs.
what
Cleaver.
happened. Yeah, Chump wants to give you the help.
Are you speaking metaphorically about the gem theft?
Yes.
Ruthless bastards broke into my establishment and stole the item right out from under my nose because I sleep upstairs. And I'm short, so I'm closer to the floor.
When did this happen?
Last night.
Can we take a look at the
You
scene?
look familiar. Weren't you in here yesterday?
Were we in there yesterday?
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah, you were in here looking at the necklace.
is it the one that was stolen?
It's your twin.
Mhm.
The necklace wasn't stolen. It's right
Okay.
here. And he points it
Right,
out to you.
so my doppelganger was not looking at the. I was thinking maybe my doppelganger's thief. Well, wouldn't that be handy?
Where was the stone taken from?
Right here in the center of the display case.
Like next to the necklace that.
Now, necklace is at the far end.
Okay.
This would have held a location of prominence.
Okay. Is anything like broken, or does it not lock, or it's just kind of.
It's locked and trapped, and nothing is broken. I don't know how they got it out.
Okay. Can I do some kind of inspection thingy? Or actually, I am not good at that. I know these two. Who's more
Intelligent, investigative.
Not
I
me.
think better.
observant?
I mean,
Who is-
I'm observant, but I don't have intelligence. I'm perceptive, but
I can roll for
not
it.
investigative.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast guidance on Melodia to give her a D4 to her ability check. It's just a cantrip.
Sure.
I mean, I'm going to look around at the same time, too. I assume investigation?
Yep.
Am I using investigation?
You're using investigation and you get a bonus of what? 1d4? Esther?
Yeah.
Yes, 1d4.
I only rolled an 8, so.
You notice there's a stain of questionable origin on his rug.
13.
You don't notice anything either. As you start to pry around at the display case, what are we doing there?
We're just investigating. What's your problem?
My shit got stolen, so I'm going to keep a close eye on you three. But I only got 2 eyes, so one of you might escape.
And what did his stone look like? Was it the oval, the
He had
round,
the
or the
circular.
jagged?
He had the circular one.
Okay.
He calls it his orb, his yellow orb.
Oh.
I heard it was a set of 3.
Well, the other 2 are probably just knockoffs. Mine's an original.
Where'd you get yours at?
I'm not at liberty to say. It was it was a purchase.
Fall off. I was going to say, did it fall off the back of a truck? Or a cart, rather?
How long have you had it?
I had it for several months now, and no, it did not fall off a cart. It was a very good deal for the other individual. I just happened to want it because it was physically and visually appealing.
Maybe we should talk to the other people that have the other stones and see what they think.
Mhm.
But you only know where one of them is. Are you asking him if he knows?
No, I'm not. I was
Jesus.
making a suggestion to see if he had any response.
Because I am told that the other 2 stones, the knockoff stones as I refer to them, have also been stolen. So clearly, the thief doesn't know what they're doing and is probably just looking for the right stone. Unfortunately, it was his 3rd guess, and now I am without my stone. I would be willing to compensate somebody who recovered my stone without asking too many questions.
And how would we
Tell me more
ascertain
about
that it's
that.
the real stone?
Well, the real stone is a phenomenal beauty. I mean, it's a mostly round stone with an amber gemstone in the center. It shines like the sun. He goes on some long-winded dissertation of how the facets are just perfectly made and he didn't have to do anything to them, blah, 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 greatest stone in the world, yada, yada, yada. He's willing to pay a sum of odd even 90 silver for its safe return and no questions asked.
That's lovely, young man, and this is a beautiful shag rug you have.
Yes, it hides things. Every once in a while, I find gems that have fallen down. That's why I walk
So I'm
around barefoot, and as you look down, the gnome is barefoot, looking for them
I
deep doors.
I do have 1 bare foot. Do I feel anything in the shag with my bare foot?
D20, 1 negative, 20 positive, and anything else, no.
5. I just find some lunch.
Close to a magic stain during stone night. Verana, Melodia, anything else from Vinny Vincenzo?
You have no idea. You didn't see anyone or anything.
Young
That would
lady,
be
if it would help me get my stone back, I would tell you immediately. I have a lot of, and the door opens, and a customer comes in. He goes, I have a lot of customers that come in and out of here. Each and every one of them admire the stone. It is magnificent in its appearance. I have no idea which one of these ne'er-do-wells. No apologies, sir.
So you just had it out for everyone to see. You didn't have it secured anywhere.
It's secured in the horseshoe.
Yeah.
Well, that's not that much.
And he takes his fist and he punches the glass as hard as he can. And it does not break. He goes, "This is magically enhanced glass. It cannot be broken. The
I
lock
like it.
Cool.
is
That
of
didn't help.
superior design. It cannot be picked."
So you're saying it's an inside job and you want the insurance money?
Out of my shop.
I don't think so, because then he would add it would be an inside job on the other two. But that is a funny suggestion.
I am calling Jake from State Farm, by God.
All right. Well, we'll find your stone, young man, and let's go talk to
Jolene.
Jolene and see if we can get a reward from her too.
Esther,
Anybody?
D20, please. On the way there,
Four.
Come on, roll well.
you guys will meet. My sheet already out. 4, you say?
Yes. That's promising.
All 3 of you, perception at disadvantage.
Yeah. 10.
5.
1.
You guys
Wow. I
notice
had the high freaking roll.
You guys notice a halfling male doing acrobatic things, spinning something akin to bowling pins in the air, talking. What he will do is he will wrap himself behind people while using his acrobatic skills to throw the pins in the air. So essentially, he's hugging you from the rear while throwing these pins. And as he spots you guys, he will go after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 it is. Verana, this guy touches you, shall we say, bad touch. But there's not much you can do because his arms are in front of you and he's flinging pins.
I take my dagger and I stick it in his side. You might want to back off a little bit.
Fair enough.
I was gonna just like instinctively
poke.
I wanted to instinctively just grab the hand. You know.
Well, you can go ahead and hit him to grab his hand.
Hold on a sec. Oh, I'm on equipment, that's why. Actions, yeah, I need actions. So that's +6. Ah, I missed.
Oh,
I rolled poorly.
How poorly? 1 to 5?
I rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah. You hit his hand, causing one of the pins to cascade down onto your head. You take 1 hit point of glancing damage. However, Melodia has given him the point. Verana, you and I will now roll a d20 against each other. If I win, you're getting hit with a second pin. 8.
And
You do not get hit with the second pin. He turns around, somewhat miffed at you, and he's like, "Whoa! Oh, whew.
you
Thought you were
touching me.
somebody else. I thought you were Pete from the bar last night, Melodia. Sorry about that. He tends to poke me when he gets drunk. Sorry about your head there." And he starts licking his thumb and trying to rub off the redness there, Verana.
When he does that, I pat down his pocket.
I go,
to see if he has
"Don't."
anything useful.
I step
lucky
back.
day.
I want to just nimbly step back and say, "Don't touch me."
Sure. She's touching me. I'm touching you. I thought we were all
No.
friends here. Didn't know.
You
My
are
apologies.
not my.
I am just a mere performer, a simple street performer. Melodia is your womp, womp, womp. Give me an investigation check.
17.
You find a bulge in his pants, but it's on the wrong side, so to speak.
I'm like, what's this?
Whoa, whoa, I didn't shat my pants if that's what you're thinking, lady. That's where I keep my coin purse. There's thieves around here. And he reaches down the front of his pants, reaches all the way under, and tugs it out. And he goes, see? And just literally stuffs that thing in your face.
I search around, make sure they didn't take anything.
Investigation?
Hold him there.
Well, you know
It's
what?
my stuff.
It's your stuff. Roll a d20, 10 or better.
12.
You're missing 6 silver pieces.
So wait, so he took out his coin purse?
Yeah, his coin purse is right there. He's dangling it right in front of Melodian.
I'm gonna grab it.
Whoa! Thief!
Knocking him.
Thief! Thief!
I'm gonna grab it, and I want to pull out. I'm gonna hold it up. It's a dwarf. I don't want to die. I just want to take out 6 silver pieces and give it back.
D12 against me, Esther. Esther, if I win, Wu San Lin shows up.
Oh, you're gonna win with my 2.
6. Wu San Lin arrives. Verana is holding up this halfling's coin purse. There is a tussle. Melodia still has her dagger out, I assume. Clearly,
Well, no, because I was fondling him to figure out what was going on. I'm
don't
just
you
at
have it
this
in your
point.
other hand?
No, at this point, I'm just trying to fend off the
Don't-
possibly aromatic coin purse.
Don't neglect the
Oh.
coin purse.
I'd like to druid craft like a little gust of wind that comes from behind Melodia and away, so she's just got some
Enough
nice
of bodily
fresh air.
functions today.
Is that going to go towards Verana? Because right now it's a sandwich, and the little people are.
It might. He's a halfling. He's got a great view of my nabby knees and varicose veins. So
Sure.
how's his constitution?
It's average. Let's see how he takes that. 10. Hey, he's seen worse. He's seen his mother shower. Wu Sun Lin walks
bet.
up and goes, "What is going on?" He immediately goes into this diatribe about thieves, purse snatchers, fondlers. These guys touched me inappropriately and have taken my coin purse.
Okay, he just described everything he just did to me. I'm just taking back my 6 silver he stole.
I did not steal her silver. I did not. I am being robbed.
Did you not put your arms around her when we first got here?
He did.
He puts his hand up, and the crowd, who is still present, because obviously this is the most entertainment they're going to get since Matlock's been canceled, points out, people of the audience, was I not flipping my batons during this time? He's flipping his baton. Flipping his batons. Wu San Lin asks Verana, was he flipping his batons?
Was he? I don't care.
Yeah,
I personally don't.
remember, you tried to grab it in one hit.
Oh, yeah, the pits. Yeah, but he touched me. And he took 6 silver out of my purse. All I'm getting is my property back.
Officer,
I'll be on my way.
if my trouser snake was that dexterous to steal 6 coins, I would be the richest man on the planet. I think we can all agree to that.
Melody just goes, ew.
This young man's got a lot more going on than behind the scenes than we know, and I'm going to subtly cast Druidcraft to make it sound like a little rodent squeaking in his pants.
A toot, fair enough. Wu San Lin is quite intelligent. And she asks him, how much coinage do you have in the purse? I think I had 14. Wusan says, give me the coin purse, please.
I'll hand it to her. But
How many coins do you have in your hand?
in my hand,
Yeah.
I'll say 6.
Okay. She pulls out a shitload of coins, and they number 38.
Wow, that's a big difference.
I meant 38. She goes, no, you didn't. Everybody check your coin purses. We may have a problem here. 3 people, hey, I've been robbed. I've been blatantly robbed. And
No jewel, right?
no jewel there. But since you asked, he says, whoa. Look there, boss, talking to Wusan Lin. It's all misunderstanding. How about I give you some information and we say this never happened? Wusan's interested. She goes, what do you got for me? I know a guy who has one of them stones that got stolen. It's the flat, jagged one. I know he's got it. I don't know how he got it, but I'm just saying, little tit for tat, little quid pro quo, little me scratch your back, you scratch my front. That's how we're going to do this. She goes, what's your name? He says, Zephyr Swiftblade. What's your real name? I'm going to stick with Zephyr Swiftblade. Odd, she'll take it under advisement. Even, she says, fuck you, and he's going to jail. Melodia, your turn to roll. Odd is good, even is bad.
5.
Everybody tell me how much you lost. She points at 4. You, old lady, keep an eye on this guy. She takes the coin purse and she's going around, how much did you lose? How much did you lose? You guys are going to have about a minute, maybe 90 seconds, try and squeeze some information out of this shithead. You don't know what Wusan Lin is going to do with him, but you do know that she's trying to expedite this process.
I take my little dagger out. I point it up under his little chin. I say, you better talk fast.
Hi, I'm Zephyr Swiftblade, and I'm a halfling, and I'm new to this place, and I really like to go on ocean voyages, and my favorite...
I poke him harder. No. The
Tell us
stone.
about the stone.
Yes, tell us about the stone.
It's the jagged one. I only got a quick glimpse of it. It's got that yellow hunk of amber stuck in it. It's very pretty.
I don't
Who
care
has
what
it,
it
boy?
looks like.
Who took it?
Where's my list of names? Oh, God. Grok Steelwave is the guy that has it.
And where do we find him?
Down by the docks.
What's he look like?
Well, he's ugly, unlike me. Very ugly.
What color is his hair?
The little that he has is black. He's got one of them cult hairdos.
I poke him a little harder. I say, if I found out you fucked us over, I'm coming back for you.
Hey, put the
And I
blade
put
away.
my thing away.
Put the blade away. Thank you, ma'am. I will take him now to see the governor.
Good luck with that. Don't give him your hanky.
I'm gonna give him a silver and tell him that, your talent is enough. You don't need to be a thief, young man. You've still got time. And then I have no idea what I'm talking about. Where were we going?
He goes, see, people love me. And he tries to lean down to give you a kiss on your hand.
Who is he?
Yeah, I'm bent over. He probably has to lean as a halfling, but he better be careful of my endowments and their pendulousness.
He's the one with the package in his ass. He gives you a kiss and he goes, Fare thee well, my friends. I hope you will remember this as a gentle reminder when you, as law enforcement, take me in for this trumped up charge. Wu San Lin grabs him by the earlobe as hard as she can, and you can see her thumb is turning red. She is just, yeah, and drags him off towards the governor's.
That
Wait,
young man
what?
has anger issues.
He's an idiot. I mean, if you're stealing money,
I hear that
you
short.
sort of just keep a tally. You know, we could have told her anything.
Well, I think that
What
young
an
man she
idiot.
was referring to was Wu San Lin.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wusan.
I'm talking about the card.
Oh, I thought Wusan was in mine. I keep thinking
She is a
at the
woman.
general.
She is a
Wusan
woman.
is a
Yeah,
woman.
Wusan is a woman. Okay, yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I'm getting confused by.
What?
He, she, what.
That's
So-
why
Yeah,
Esther
Esther's
doesn't.
just
Yeah.
I'm still
the
gonna
cataracts.
say that oh god, that halfling's an idiot. All you do, you at least keep a running total of how much you're stealing.
Oh,
So if anyone
sounds like
asks
you guys
you-
need to keep an eye on Verana. Sounds like she's got some thief experience there.
So we need to go
Not
back.
really.
To
I just have been places.
we need to go back to the docks then.
Well, you guys do have a contact at the docks.
How
Let's
far? The docks and Jolene, are they on the way? Totally separate.
Totally separate.
Okay.
You guys were right here when you got stopped because you were headed to Jolene's, the square. The docks are over here.
Oh, it's up to you guys which way you, or what we want to do first.
I was just thinking of like a triple dip on the reward, but
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, that sounds fine.
Well, you've only
Nothing
met
wrong with
one
that.
and the governor, so triple or quadruple dip.
yeah, Vinny and the governor, and then somebody else. Lost there's an oval and a jagged one that we don't know the ownership of yet.
Yep.
Well, let's go talk to Jolene. I think that's still, and then hit the docks.
This is a quaint cottage-looking thing. It's just a little square down here. It's a simple home. You knock. It's got flower boxes on the windows. Looks like a gingerbread house, for God's sake. Blah, blah, blah. This lady, who resembles a very short, stout Dolly Parton, answers and goes, "How may I help you?"
Well, look at you, young lady. You enter a room before you enter a room.
Why,
We
thank
heard
you.
We heard you lost a jewel, and
I lost my
getting some-
mama's jewel. It was
Tell
right
me more about
in
that.
here. And she leads you into this house. This house has a lot of memorabilia. It's kind of like not really a temple, but it's kind of an ode. And Melodia and Verana, you recognize some of the stuff immediately. Her whole home is a shrine to the 2.5 Man band.
Oh god.
Wow.
She is a groupie. She leads you in, and she shows you. It's not a big house. I mean, it's maybe 500 square feet. It's a square, but you can get to any room through anywhere. Right in the center, the main post that holds the roof up, there's a little alcove with a tin etching of an elderly lady with a beehive haircut, large bazooms, and a little wooden circular thing that's carved out. And she goes, "It was right here."
And it was just sitting there?
Yeah. It didn't mean nothing except to my family.
That's something to somebody because they took it.
Well, I haven't had anybody here.
I'm sorry, did she say
Oh.
hers was circular? I thought Vinny's was circular.
No, it's carved out circular so that it sits. Hers is the oval.
Okay, hers is the oval. Okay.
But yeah, it has a depression in it so that it can sit like an egg.
Okay. Okay. Well, while they're asking questions, I'm going to guidance Melodia again. And maybe between the two of them, they can figure it out while I just sit down somewhere and start rubbing my foot because, it's getting a little sore.
Esther, you're disturbed at how much band groupie material there is in this house. It's kind of a lot.
I sat down on a coaster to the two-man band here.
That's right. Well, the coaster's from what's Lutana Matata's place? It's that place, the bar. What did you want Melodia to do investigating on?
Maybe see if there was any breaking and entering or
Sure.
any forensics laying around. I don't know.
It was a coaster from the Snapdragon. Melodia, put on your tank top and start poking around. Verana, are you going to poke around or do something else?
Oh, I'm gonna poke around. Oh,
That's what I was thinking of, poking around, on the floor. See if any clues were left behind.
Sure. Verana,
'Cause right
investigation.
now we've got
Melodia,
nothing.
investigation with a D4.
I got
Nope.
14.
I don't see shit. That was not a 1 though. It was.
This is a well-kept house. She is truly a superior housekeeper, aside from the plethora of ungodly 2.5 men band decor. And literally, it's in every room. I mean, she even has a ceramic cookie jar with 5 halflings around it, because it's the
Wow.
2.5 men band. And they're all kind of holding up the lid. Melodia and Verana, you will certainly recognize the lead singer. What was his name? Oh, Tupac Biggie.
Oh.
I asked her, I'm like, so you only just had family in the house that knew about the stone? Haven't had any visitors?
Haven't even had family in a couple weeks.
No unusual people poking around?
Well, there was this religious person. Kept saying
Religious.
how he needed 5 souls to convert.
Can you say what kind of religion?
No, he did. He kept saying it, said he used to be a pirate of some type.
No, we know who that is.
Yep, Captain Rooker.
I don't think. I don't think. I mean, is it possible he's the thief?
No, he was a very nice young man. He even had his secretary with him, and she was marking down the information of what I wanted to see in the afterlife. Very nice lady. Loved the cookies.
And what was her name?
Didn't catch her name. He was kind of a long-winded fella.
What
Do we
does she look
remember
like?
her?
He didn't have anybody with her when you guys had to deal with him. Well, she was a young thing, kind of pretty, kind of. I think she was a gnome, maybe gnome or halfling, maybe. Horace Rook. That's who Captain Rook is.
But definitely female.
Yes, Captain Rook was with a female.
Okay.
Did she take notice of the gem?
Don't think so. Oh, it's the Cult of Exclaim. Forgot about that.
And was that 2 days ago or 3 days ago that it happened?
Well, you know what? It would have been the same day that it got stolen.
No, I mean the day that it was stolen. Was that 2 days ago or 3 days ago?
She was the first.
3 days ago. First one. Okay.
Mhm.
Have you cleaned since then?
Excuse me?
Have you cleaned your home? I
now you
notice
just pissed her
you're an
off.
immaculate housekeeper. Have you cleaned since you were robbed?
Have I missed something? Is something not to your liking?
No,
No,
we're
no.
just trying. If you've cleaned, then we probably aren't going to find any clues. If you
I
haven't cleaned,
clean
then we
daily,
probably
young
will.
ladies. I'm a very clean person.
Well, that's why we can't find any clues, because you've cleaned so thoroughly that we're not going to find anything. I thank you for your time. are you offering a reward if we find your heirloom?
Why, most certainly. I feel that returning my heirloom would be worth 10 silver pieces.
Ooh, that
That's
is so
generous.
generous, young lady.
Well, it'll come out of
Make
my
it.
social security check, but do you think you'll find it?
We get
Well,
any
like-
clues to where it actually is.
we
Sure.
can hope.
Well, unfortunately she's a clean freak, so there's nothing on there, not even crumbs.
Alrighty.
If you want crumbs, you can go back to the governor's office, check his sponge.
No, thank you.
Does she know about the other person, that not Vinny that was robbed?
My neighbor's business is their own business. Did
I
somebody else
appreciate
get-
your discretion.
Did somebody else get burgled?
Yes, 2 other people.
Was it
Oh, I
Matilda
was just
Krebs?
gonna.
Her shit needs stolen all the time. Because she
Well,
hangs
it's
out
okay.
with ne'er-do-wells.
We're waiting for the other person who got ripped off. You don't know who that is. I mean, we could have answered the same thing. I know.
My stone was one of a kind.
No, it wasn't, but that's okay. Yeah, it's one of a kind. That's part of a set.
Do you 2 have anything else to ask her?
I don't think so.
Nope.
All right. Okay, I'm going to give her a Werther's and thank her for her time and head out the door.
Does it have hair on it?
No, this one's still in its little wrapper.
Oh, nice. You should have given her
They're homemade
peanuts.
Werther's,
They
so
used
there
to
might
be-
be hair in it.
These used to be chocolate-covered peanuts. Here you go. Fair enough.
Yeah, I can't chew them.
You crack them like a nut. Okay, now you can try and find the third victim or head to the docks. You do have 2 leads. You've got this Rock Stoneweave, who was allegedly seen in possession of this item, and you've got Captain Rook.
Where do we want to go? I'm gonna assume the first, right?
I think so. You want to go to the docks, Melodia?
Yeah, that sounds good.
You guys can leave out the left side. That's probably the closest. Go down the thing. Didn't you guys buy a residence? Or am I thinking of something else? I thought you guys bought this triangle. Or it might have been Jesse and...
Yeah, he was wanting to.
Okay. You know what? That's his love shack. As you guys pass between the wall and Ra's love shack, there aren't any golden girls outside of it. As you go down the main drag here, again, you've got blacksmiths, you've got tailors, you've got rope makers and things of that nature. Anything with a color is going to be something. Where would you like to search for Grok Stoneweave?
By the docks, I think.
Yeah, wasn't
Snap.
it? So wasn't he at the docks somewhere?
Remember, you guys have not had a whole lot of luck down at the docks and may not be welcome there. But if you want to go down there, I'm all cool with that.
What do we do?
Let's see, you broke the automatons. You created a scene with, who was the guy that was digging on you last episode with the kidnapper?
Oh, that
Mhm.
guy.
Yeah. So you guys,
The harbor. Don't we get along with the harbor master?
yeah, he's okay.
We might track him down to see if he can find this guy. Knows where this guy is, if he
Sure.
is on the docks.
Sure. You guys head down there and ask for the dockmaster?
Sure.
Sure.
Or
New one
find
or
his
the
office.
old one?
What was
Oh.
that?
New one or the old one?
Great.
Old one.
Yeah.
Start with the old one.
He's dead. He's at the temple. Are you there
Oh.
to pay your respects?
What
Boy.
happened?
Well, just keeled over. Ate one of them things called a kiwi, I believe.
I'm not surprised. Those things are nasty.
Well, I don't think they cooked it enough. It still had beak on it. So it's not the
Oh.
fruit, it's the bird.
Oh, the bird. The bird. I was going to say those are supposed to be really good for young men.
Not for
Like
Um,
undercooked.
Okay,
Not when
what
they're
about?
undercooked.
So we talking to the new one now?
No. New one's checking in the ships. He's looking at the Mayflower. Them pirate scum are back in town.
What's your name, young man?
Phil McCracken.
Phil,
Oh,
Mr.
Jesus
Crack.
Christ.
In.
Do
Crack
you?
in. I'm named after my father.
Oh, okay.
Filler
But you're
Kraken.
Phil because
I'm Phil.
Mr.
Mister's my dad.
Mr.'s your dad. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Do you happen to know Gracchus? Is it? I thought it was Steelblade. What'd you say it is?
Something like
Grok
that.
Steel Wave.
Grok Steelblade.
Grok with a G,
Grok.
Steel Wave.
Sorry, my hearing's not what it used to be, young
I
man.
said Grok Steel Wave.
I heard
Thank you. Do you know him?
He's that ugly one with the bad haircut where his mama used the bowl with the opening, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
black
have this.
hair, not much of it.
Yeah,
I have this
yeah.
thing for him. I'm supposed to deliver. Have you seen him around?
Yikes. Oh, you meant
No. I
an
pull out like a
object.
little wood carving.
Oh, whew. Okay, yeah, he's a big drinker. He's over at the what do you call that thing? The Snapdragon.
The Snapdragon.
Yeah,
Isn't that the coaster I sat on?
I believe it is.
All right.
Absolutely.
I relate that I had one of those stuck to my butt cheek
Ooh.
at Jolene's place.
Did it get caught in one of them wrinkles?
It just kind of like it like kind of got sucked into one of my stretch marks.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
She is so sexy.
Yeah. Between
The
that
sexiest.
not the support host. Yeah, you yeah.
No, a la carte.
It's over I can't get that image out of my head now. Whole bending over and yeah. But yeah, usually he's drinking at the Snapdragon.
Well, thank you so much, young man. You're just a doll. Pinch his cheek, like not super hard because I don't want to hurt my arthritis.
Which cheek?
Yeah, that's right. Going high or low on Phil McCracken.
I'm going high on Phil.
Dad is filler. Dad is filler. Okay. You go high. He does not go hard. Yada, yada, yada. You guys can now proceed to the Snapdragon. Esther, you will find out that Melodia and Verana know exactly where that is located.
Yep. Check it out.
Nice. So I'm going to entertain them with another horrible story with a 5.
Oh, God.
About what are those sugar snap peas is where it starts out from the garden,
Oh, my
and then
God.
it morphs into hearing about a dragon and somebody else's grandchildren. And where are we going again?
You're at the Snapdragon. 4 elderly women walk by. Esther, D12 against me to see if you recognize these ladies.
They recognize us, I think.
They will recognize you. 6.
Good.
7.
Yeah, you recognize these. Roll another die. Odd, you like them. Even, you hate them.
Odd.
You like them. You know them as Dorothy Blanche. I don't think those were the names, but yes. These ladies stop. Nettle tongue. And goes odd. Even Verana points at you and goes, "Where is that raw fella?"
See, this is why I asked if they recognized us. Damn it. 'Cause I knew this was coming.
Tell me about this
Don't.
Rob fella. He sounds like a catch.
He is a god. He's got muscles on muscles. He's got a
Oh,
smile that lights up the sky, and she hasn't been the same ever since we met him.
Me?
ooh.
I do
One of the
believe
others,
Ra is
Sophia.
doing. I believe we
Oh,
already said that Ra's doing Ra things.
he
Oh,
sounds lovely. If I
I
was
don't
60
know
years
what is.
younger,
he is
Does
quite
that
the cat.
stop you? What is
see
that?
that. I see that you have his wife with him.
His wife.
oh,
Oh,
I didn't know
Melody?
you were a married young lady.
I lean over and I'm like, everyone thinks we're married because we're elves. We just got tired of saying no.
Oh, so there's not anything.
No.
Maybe
Esther,
they
one
should
of the old
think.
ladies leans in and goes, "If there should ever happen to be an accident with her, though, I'm hitting that thing."
I just lean over and I go, we have an open relationship. If you can get there,
Wow.
all power to you.
I'll put in 3 good words for my 3 favorite ladies. I tell them.
Prolific, hand, and job. Those are the 3 words. You guys walk in, and sure enough, 2.5 Men band is setting up for an afternoon serenade. All 3 of you roll me investigation. 10.
Can I bless somebody with guidance
Don't
when we
bless
do
me.
this?
Sure.
Don't bless me. I rolled badly too. I can't roll. I didn't roll a 1, but I.
If you blessed Melodia, she got a 1 and a 10. So.
Okay. Oh, I was about to say something about Esther's cataracts, but it's actually my cataracts because I rolled a 20, not a 2.
Oh, very nice. For some reason, Esther, the curmudgeon, you happen to notice a dude with a horrible haircut sitting in the dark corner, speaking with a shadowy figure with a cowl over his head.
Follow me, ladies.
You also notice, Esther, there is a piratey captain there, and he will approach Melodia and Verana and ask if you, Esther, are the one that he seeks. Verana, Melodia, you remember Captain Rook.
Yeah.
Why, hello, Mr. Rook.
Captain Rook, actually, is this one of the acolytes that you have brought me to go ahead and join my tirade on religion?
No,
Don't
it's
get
not.
fresh, young man.
Young
He's a
man,
friend of ours.
I've been on ships older than you, sweetheart. Maybe you want to repent.
I take my dagger and I put it under his nose. I'm like, don't be mean to my friend.
Fine, she serves no purpose for me. Latana Matata yells at him, knock it off, we aren't doing that right now. Latana Matata, Esther, is this cute little elf with 2 pigtails and low-cut tops. She's quite friendly. Captain Rook looks like he was one of the original members in the Rolling Stones. Only he doesn't look as good as Keith Richards currently. So he's seen some shit. Now, Esther, you did notice what you think is the aforementioned Grok steel weave.
Yeah,
Steel
I'm gonna
wave. My bad.
I'm gonna
Wave.
point him out to the to my companions and say, "We'll talk to you later, young man," and go stomping on over there.
Verana, D12 against me. 4.
Yeah, 1.
As you guys approach, the guy with the bad haircut shakes the slender hand of the dude in the cowl. The dude in the cowl gets up and begins to walk off. Investigation at disadvantage, all 3 of you.
Maybe one of us should go grab that guy.
I was thinking of tripping him on the way out. Well, that wasn't really
Ooh.
much disadvantage. I believe. Would you say it was?
Investigation.
Never perception.
17.
15.
6.
Esther, you don't know who that dude is. Melodia, Verana, that's not a dude. As she walks by you, she does this with a gloved hand. Grok, Steelweave, turns around, looks at you three, and decides that one, Melodia, sup?
Why don't you should go talk to that sexy young man, and we'll see if we can see what this other young man that's leaving, because I didn't see her.
Grok Steelwave has a charisma of no shit, natural 1.
Oh, Jesus.
You also notice that the barn door is open. It appears as though the pony might be making an appearance as well. He repeats himself. What's up?
I'll make my way over, keeping solid eye contact.
He pats his leg. You looking for a seat there? Sweetheart? And you can actually see the stench of his breath being expelled.
Nope. Not on the first date.
Verana, what are you doing?
I'm going to follow the person that I believe she's headed out the door.
Sure. She is going to go left, right. 3. She's going left towards the docks. Esther and Melodia, or hang on, Verana, are you openly following her, or are you trying to be stealthy about it?
There's some stealth. I'll try to be stealthy.
Go ahead.
30-20.
Very good. Yeah, you're blending in. You are actually behind the Golden Girls who have not noticed you, and they are between you and your quarry. Every time she looks back, blah, 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 the Golden Girls are yapping on about how hunky Ra is and how they'd like to cut him down to size, if you know what they mean, and giggling like schoolgirls. They found the fountain of youth in Ra, and I wish his old lady would die, and all that shit.
Oh.
That's so rude.
Well, they got to have an opening. As you round the corner, Verana, you notice that the figure has stopped and appears to be talking to someone you very well know. Captain Tallywhacker is there, wearing a sash.
Which captain is that?
Tallywhacker's the one of the SS Minnow who took you out to the trench. Where Melodia found her seahorse, and you guys took turns sliding down the trench to where the busted ship was. What's his first name? Something stupid. Woody Tallywhacker? Willie Tallywhacker.
Of course.
Verana,
you had to look that up. Come on.
Well, it's right here. Verana, go ahead and roll me... Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
You're the weirdest check. 16, probably it's just a 16.
16 is fine.
16, yeah.
You recognize the only people that wear sashes on the docks are dock masters. So it looks like he's been promoted. He didn't eat the kiwi. He had the pork.
Good for him.
And
I'm gonna approach.
Okay. Now the cowled person is right there.
I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna approach.
As you approach, she moves on, and Captain Tallywhacker goes, "Whoa! I know you." You'll notice that he's sober, which is kind of weird because every time you've met him before, he's been drunk.
Hey, what'd she want? And I'm gonna watch her. Keep.
She was wondering when the ship was leaving. and you see her board the ship that had the automatons on it.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun. I'm going to keep following. I'm going to follow her right with the ship.
Are you going to go on board?
Yeah, and then I'll. What do I want to do? I want to talk to her.
As you
I
approach,
think this is going to be bad.
you recognize two sailors who also recognize you. Hey, didn't you hit me with a rutabaga?
No, that wasn't me.
I think it was you.
There's a doppelganger on this island that looks just like me.
What's a
Oh,
doppelganger?
I mean somebody who looks exactly like me, but isn't
There's
my
two of
actual
you
twin.
wandering around?
Apparently there is.
Jehoshaphat, are you both pretty?
Whatever. I just want to actually talk to your friend that just came up there.
Well, we ain't got no friends but us.
I just saw a lady board the ship.
She ain't my friend. She one of them passenger peoples.
I'm gonna permission to come aboard.
I'm not the captain. You can't come aboard. Are you a paying customer? You got any more rutabagas? And he starts to half-ass fondle / pat you down.
Oh my.
Because I'm pretty sure you
touch.
beamed one of them with a rutabaga.
Oh, I'm sure it did. It was a turnip, by the way.
Turnip, that's right. They're idiots. They don't know the difference. They're like a DM. They don't know.
That's why I'm going by it. Don't. Jesus Christ. Do I look like I have any weapons or turnips?
Might have two turnips right there, but I think that might be your lady parts.
I will
Well, that's just
break
rude.
your fingers if you touch that.
She likes it spicy. I'm trying to find their names. I don't think I gave them names, did I?
I don't really care.
Probably Daryl and Daryl.
Do I see the lady at all?
Yeah, she's sitting on the edge of the deck.
Hey, I call out to her.
What's
You
up?
have something. I don't know. You look like you're smart. Maybe you might know something.
Careful.
You heard of
She
these?
throws rutabagas at you if you mistreat her.
What?
You're talking to rubes, man.
I know. I'm not talking to them.
She doesn't say shit.
I'm gonna try to break away from these two idiots.
Whoa. No ticket, no come aboardy.
I'm leaving
I'm
before.
not touching your turnips, lady. I'm just telling you, unless you get permission by the captain, you ain't allowed up here. We got in a lot of trouble. They told us it was dereliction of duty. Just because you conked me in the face with your love muffins.
You want me to do it again? Because I can do it again. I mean, I've got this handy staff too. That works pretty well.
I got a staff too, but it's not like that.
I am not staying. I just want to go talk to her.
Hey, lady, this lady wants to talk to you. Beat me in a D12. She'll come over and talk to you.
Oh, okay.
10.
Nope, I don't. No, you. Oh, wait.
She declines to acquiesce to your request. You can try and persuade her.
I know. I'm trying to think of what I want to say. Because I want to say it, and I want to say I'm persuading. Hey, I might have. Hey, I'm looking for some special gems. You wouldn't know anything about some special gems. I've got quite a sum of money that I can use to buy them.
Persuade me.
I mean, I don't have shit for persuasion, so nope.
She looks out over the ocean, the bay, and enjoys. Esther and Melodia, the pony has escaped the corral. You two are standing there. What would you like to say to Grok Steelweave?
Well, I'm going to slide in next to him.
Whoa! Dexterity check. Otherwise, you're going to make a new friend.
Ooh.
Oh, if I see something I haven't seen before, I'll hit it with my cane.
Oh, very good.
Perfect.
14.
Okay, yeah, you missed the pony.
And I'm like gesture across out of sight of whatever horrors this guy's got going on for Melodia. And, say we wanted to ask him a couple questions, young man.
Sure. Before you do that, Verana, odd or even?
Even.
Okay, roll.
Well, I have to roll. Even.
Fair enough.
Rolled 6.
Go ahead, Esther.
My friend has some questions for you, young man. This is Melodia.
Oh my.
What's your name? Such a handsome young fellow.
My name is
I'm gonna try
Grok
and-
Steelwave because I
try
can
and
read it
butter him
and
up.
get it right. He's a man with the pony hanging out of the corral. I don't think you really needed to use a lot of butter on this guy. I think he's halfway there.
Well, I'm trying to make him think that he's got a chance with Melodia. Like I'm gonna give him an in, but I'm not.
He's breathing, and with his pod belly and receding hairline, he knows he's got a chance. He knows it.
Mm-hmm.
That charisma 1 comes with a personality of 40. He knows he's got this licked.
Lots of confidence.
That's right.
I asked him if he knows anything about any jewel thieves.
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I don't know no thieves. I'm an honest man. Honest as the day is long. Or
Wow.
summer or winter solstice day. Or no, summer solstice day.
I think he was right the first time.
Yeah.
Certainly, such a well-endowed man as yourself would know about the gratis stones.
I heard of them. As a matter of fact, that young lassie there that I was talking to purchased stone in my possession. She called it the gratis stone, but it didn't do no gratis for me.
It was in your possession. How did that happen? What did it look like? Tell me more. I'm intrigued, and my friend here really loves to hear about this kind of stuff.
Well, I was fighting this dragon along the coast when I stabbed it in its eye, and it wept in its other eye. And I demanded that it leave this fine community alone. And in recompense, it paid me this stone out of its hoard. Now, I was tired from hours of fighting this ferocious beast, so I was pretty tired, so I couldn't haul the rest of the hoard out. But he says it was a magic stone, so I took it, and I told him, I said, if Steel Wave ever catches you in this neck of the woods, you're going to be on my barbecue. And that old one-eyed beast flew off, so you might say I'm a hero.
With my 21 insight, I'm sure I know that I need waiters for this story. So
I want you guys to envision Cousin Eddie. That is who you're dealing with. You're dealing with Cousin Eddie.
Okay, so I compliment him on those shoes. Those are nice. Those are nice shoes, Eddie. And I bet you make good Kool-Aid.
And he kind of slides his hand up his inseam and he goes, see anything else you like, ladies?
I just am looking straight over his head. No, I do not. I don't. There's been so much bodily fluids and odors and visuals that I didn't need to see today.
As a DM,
she likes to play hard to get, but she loves chocolates, I tell him. What did the stone look like that you got from the dragon or creature that you so bravely
This is a
deterred?
unremarkable slab, but it had a yellow stone in it, and it was yellow, just like that dragon was. I call it the worm
Round?
stone.
Nice. Was it round, oval, or jagged?
It was jagged, hunk of
Jagged
slab
one.
like a dragon scale slab with the gemstone embedded in it. Magic gemstone at that.
Nice. Do you come here a lot?
I do indeed. About that time, Latana Matata comes up and goes, Grok, you owe this establishment a lot of money, and it is time to get out or pay up. And he hoists a bag of coins and drops it on the table, and he goes, luck would have it, I just came into a windfall. I'd like to pay off my debt.
Excellent. Excellent. So, Melodia, I think we should go see if we can track down Verana.
Yes, that sounds like a wonderful idea.
And I think I'm going to do that by shifting into a dog form and sniffing for her, because I'll see if I
There's
can
a
pick
lot
up
of
her scent.
smells. A lot of smells.
Yeah, but
here.
come on, Verana's a dwarf, no offense. And
So I'm clean, so I'm not.
you are, so I'll smell your soap and ale, and I'll be able to find you, right?
Verana, as you stand on the dock looking up there, the lady has not moved. You can't clearly see her. You can only see her like with shoulders up. The two swabbies are getting into an argument about something, and they're starting a push match. And you hear behind you, hey, how's it going?
I turn around and look to see who it is.
It's the turnip vendor. He goes, you interested in slugging those two again? I'll give you a 2-for-1 price on it.
Give me 3.
He's an instigator.
I want to take a turnip and I'm going to throw it at her.
Ooh. Okay, you got shoulders and above, so it's going to take a really good shot.
I'm debating when I want to throw it at them first. Well, they're actually, wait a minute, they are indisposed right now. They're basically fighting each other.
Correct.
They're not paying attention to me. I'll grab 3 turnips.
Okay.
I'll pay in a sec. I'm going to go up on deck and I'm going to throw one at her.
Okay. As you go up on deck, you see she has 3 stones, fragments of rock, laid out in front of her, and they are glowing in this connection point.
Shit. All right, I got to stop this because she's
No,
about
you
to
stop
unleash.
it. No, you stop it. No, you started it. You stop. No. And the pushing is going on. And then one of them goes, oh, you got me in the eye. And he falls to the ground. And the other one's like, I didn't get you in the eye. That's bullshit. This lady does not give 2 rats' asses.
Oh, no, I don't care.
As you get up to the top, these two are now wrestling around like siblings, trying to choke each other out. And this lady is doing this with the stones.
I want to go and... What have I got? How far can I get? I mean, I'm a monk. I can move 40 feet. I can move 35 feet.
She is focused intently on this. You're going to have to step over 2 morons.
Can I move up on the ship? And I guess I could throw a turnip at her to try to stop her.
Sure, go ahead.
Otherwise, I'm going to go... Otherwise, the other plan is to go kick one of the stones away and disrupt whatever pattern she has.
Sure, your choice.
Oh, I can do... All right, I think it'd be easier to try to kick one of the stones away.
Now...
If I can get there in time.
I was going to say, you'll be able to wing a turnip at her without her noticing.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, if you run across the deck, she will notice you.
All right, fine. I'll wing a turnip. It's whether or not I had enough actions before she goes to kick one of the stones out of the way.
Sure.
Because I know this is going to end up in a fight. if I can do that, I want to disrupt the ritual, whatever she's doing first.
Sure.
All right, so I can do that.
You can hit her. If you try and cross the deck to kick it out, she will notice you.
Yeah, but does she have an action that she's going to disrupt me from stopping that?
I don't know. Does she?
She hasn't gone. She doesn't have any reactions. We're not running an initiative. I don't know if you rolled initiative.
You are running up the gangplank, leaping over the morons, and going across the deck to where she's at.
Right. That's what I want. That's what I want to know. Do I have enough actions to do all this, or am I not? I get 3 actions.
You aren't playing Pathfinder.
It's not Pathfinder. This is 5e. There are 3 actions: a bonus, a standard, and move.
Here's
Can I
your
move
choice.
and kick?
You cannot move and kick.
All right, that's all
away.
I want. That's what I want to know. Okay, so I can. So then the only choice is to throw a turnip at her.
Or
so
throw
move
one of the morons at her.
Well, that would be funny, but no, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Plus, I'm sure it'd be hard to pick that up.
Hit her in the head.
Christ, I'm trying. That's not great. 13?
Her AC is 14.
Yeah.
The turnip goes flying over. Roll initiative against her. 18 plus 2, dirty 20.
Well, 18 plus 4, so 22.
You're up first.
All right, now I do get my actions. Now I assume I can get there.
If you run full tilt, yeah. Well, 40.
How many feet? I'm 40?
40 away from the gangplank across.
40 feet to where I want to end up, right?
Correct.
I'm at 35.
You'll get close.
Yeah, but I won't be able to stop it.
And you'll go over the side.
No, well, I'm not going to do that. All right. Oh, what if I... They're on a railing?
She's sitting on the other railing.
Can I get to the railing and bump the railing and try to knock them off?
She's sitting on the railings, and that's 40 feet. So I guess no, if you're only 35.
All right, fine. I'm gonna throw a turnip at her head. I'm gonna throw a turnip and try to knock her off.
Sure. You can see she's reaching into her robe for something.
Oh, I'm sure she is. All right. I'm gonna try to throw a turnip at her.
Sure.
Oh my God, I rolled the same fucking thing. Fucking kidding me. Roll 13.
In the best Tom Cruise Mission Impossible, she withdraws from her cloak.
Oh, and I will move up, advance on her.
Sure. And she will shoot a hand crossbow at you. 16.
That hits. Oh, wait, 16 total?
2. No, 16 plus 2, 18. Give me a con roll, please.
Is it against poison?
It is, well, I will say yes, it is against a toxin.
Okay. I'm resistant to, well, does resistant mean I roll at advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Couldn't remember.
Immunity doesn't do shit. Resistance means you roll at advantage or suffer half the damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Did I roll? Well, I rolled really well on my Constitution, so that's 15.
Yeah, you're fine. You'll still take 3 hit points as the dart gets you in the shoulder. Melodia, roll a d12 against me. 3.
11.
Melodia and Esther, you reach the dock and you notice Willie Tallywhacker is wearing a sash.
Does he see us?
Of course he does. He's standing there doing jack shit. He's a government official. He gets paid for standing around. Ladies, just saw your friend.
Which friend is that?
The one that I don't like. The short one with the mouth.
Oh, which way
That's a
did
good
she
description.
Which one is that?
She's over there by the turnip guy and was chasing a lady up the gangplank. Didn't know she swung that way. That's probably why she doesn't like me.
Well, that's just rude.
Well, you know what? Different strokes for different folks. And I don't mind. And he gives Esther a wink.
Wow.
Is this
Oh,
your
I guess I
sister,
didn't shift.
Melodia?
I guess I didn't shift into dog form.
Oh, that's right. You did shift in dog form. He goes, "Ooh, can I pet your dog?"
No, no, you may not.
Oh, does it
I
not?
show him a little tooth there.
Now, does the dog only have 2 teeth?
No, the dog's got teeth.
Okay. Oh,
But it
wow.
is kind of like slat-ribbed and knock-kneed.
Sure.
So,
Dog's looking a little bit rangy. Try and keep it away from me. Don't do nothing on the docks. I'm here by the new dock master. You don't have to bow or salute or nothing.
Oh, well, thank goodness. So I'm gonna go over and see what my friend's doing.
Okay. You can hear some kind of commotion. Of course, it's the 2 idiots, and they're now choking each other. And of course, you recognize them because Verona was quite happy about beaning them with turnips the other day. Verona, round 2. You guys are mano a mano. The 3 stones have a glow about them, little triangle, magic triangle. You have your choice. You can go after those because she's not talking to them. So
Yeah.
whatever she
Yeah,
was
yeah,
saying
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
a
yeah.
ritual, or you can attack her because she clearly shot you in the arm.
It's a tough one. I want to go after them. I just want to take one of them.
Sure.
And I don't care if I knock it into the fucking ocean. I don't care if it knocks on. I'm going to try to knock it onto the dock. And I don't care if she tries to take a shot at me.
It won't go on the dock because the dock runs this way and the ship runs this way.
Well, wait, aren't they next to each other?
No,
Like this?
you came up the gangplank on the far side, and she is on the far side of the ship.
Oh.
So you will. I mean, it's not like you're dropping it into the ocean. It's going to go into the bay, and it can be recovered by any number of native tribes people if you would like. Pearl divers.
Okay, it's a better plan than unleashing a catastrophe. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to knock one of them off.
I will say in advance before you do that. If you do that, she's probably going to get a +2 to hit you.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yep.
Okay. If you want to hit one of the stones, it's 10 to hit. I mean, they're inanimate objects, glowing, right there.
Come on, you fucking die.
And you will try and whack.
Oh, I want to do something cool with this. I rolled a nat 20. Can I grab it instead?
With a nat 20, yeah, I'll give it to
I
you.
rolled a nat 20, so
This
I want to
would
do
be
something
Vinnie
cool.
Vincenzo's gem that you grabbed.
I grab it and try to at least disrupt. And then, I mean, she could take us. Oh wait, I can use a key point as a bonus action to do step of the wind and step back.
Why don't
Because I
you,
want to
as a
get it
monk,
away.
why is you as a monk not kick it up into the air and then kick it into her face? That would be kind of cool.
Well, I want to get it away from the other 2.
Okay, fair enough.
It's about stopping the ritual, and I don't know how far they have to be or close proximity they have to be to each other.
Sure.
But this is just to get it out of the way. That's all. I do want to fight her, by the way.
You definitely have your hand on it. There's no doubt that you grabbed it.
Yeah. All right. So I will. I'll blow the key point to step of the wind, and basically, I'm just gonna go to the other side of the ship. That's all. Yeah, that's all the turns I have, I believe.
As you grab it and flee, you notice the 2 idiots are choking each other out. Behind them, there is a dog and Melodia coming up the gangplank. The lady, still armed with her crossbow.
Do you +2?
13 + 2 is 17.
17. Oh, that's exactly what you need to hit.
Right in the spine. Give me another con. Only 2 hit points of damage this time.
13?
13 is fine. You are a little bit slower, but not unduly so. You can, on this turn, you can crash through the two idiots. You can wait for Melodia and the dog, or you can do something else.
Gems stop glowing?
Yeah, you're far enough away.
All right, I'm going to put it in my pouch. If it takes a full action to do that, that's fine. And then I'm going to move back to her with my buck and a quarter staff out.
Okay, fair enough. Melodia and Esther in dog form. You run up the gangplank. You have two morons choking each other out. Esther, you're a dog. You can cut in between them. Melodia, you're going to have to push them, throw them overboard, shove a turnip in their butt, whatever.
Can I see the person doing the ritual?
You can see Verana pocketing a gem and running back across to the hooded individual who you know is a female. Esther thought it was still a dude.
I'm going to yell at the two dudes choking themselves and say, there are more holes in your capabilities than in dwarven cheese, and rush past them.
One saves, one cries. and the one that saves is and you rush past them. Are you going to rush closer to the crier or the guy that passed?
The crier.
11. He survives the impact of your shoulder. Esther, probably Snowball from The Simpsons, bounds across the deck and catches up to Verana, stopping to scratch an ear from a flea or something. Do you want to remain in dog form and try and bite the cowled person or turn into yourself?
I'm heading for the woman. I've got 40 feet. Can I make it to him?
Oh, yeah. You and Verana are running side by side now. Verana had a 5-step head start on you.
What's my movement,
Ooh.
by the way? You said I got slowed down?
Yeah, a little bit.
What is it, 30 instead of 35?
Mm-hmm.
I got a nat 20 to hit.
Are you biting her?
Yep, I'm biting. And if it says if the target's a creature, it must succeed at a strength throw. Does that mean not a human?
I'll roll.
DC 11 strength.
Verana, out of nowhere, this rangy fucking dog plows into the cowled person and over the side she goes.
Ooh. I hit her so hard some fleas fell off me.
That's right. Now, Melodia and Verana, each one of you are going to D12 against me. This roll represents the stones. So Melodia, roll a D12. 8.
And
that stone stays on board the ship. Verana, other stone, D12.
Oh, okay.
8 again.
10.
That stone also remains on. Esther, you have bashed this cowled person into the bay, and into the drink she goes. Verana,
2 points.
You can grab stones, 2 of them, or check on the man overboard.
I'm going to grab the 2 stones.
Fair enough.
Tough shit. She fucking shot me. I'm not. Why do I give a shit?
You now have 3 stones.
Well, 1 is in my pouch, and the other 2 here. I'm not arraying them. Then do they start glowing when I pick them up?
You feel a little bit of a hum and a warmness.
It's a perfect opportunity to learn to juggle.
You know, if you wouldn't have fucked with the one guy.
She probably could. Actually, since I don't have anything else going on, I'm gonna hand one of them off to. Where is Melodia?
Who? Melodia is.
Yeah.
She's not as fast as you two, so she's coming up behind.
Well, I assume where our person is in the drink, I can't do anything. I'm just going to go back to Melody and I'm going to hand her one. And I go, we need to stay apart. And I'm going to put the other one in my pouch so they're together.
And you hear, you made my friend cry. Esther, are you remaining in dog form or going into human?
I'm going to stay in dog form for right now. And I did bite her for 2 damage.
Fair enough.
So she's getting salt in her wounds.
Okay.
Maybe we do want to rescue her, but that's...
Now she's going to growl over the side of the ship at her.
Give me a perception check, Esther.
Is this hearing or smell?
Probably neither.
Okay. 7. Dirty 20.
You look over, there ain't no body floating.
Ruh-roh. I slink back over to the other 2 with my tail between my legs.
Brian and Melodia, Verana's handed one of the stones off and tells you to keep your distance. You guys both notice, Verana, you notice that the humming and warm feeling sensation has succumbed. Meanwhile, the 2 idiots are coming up. The one is now done crying because the spell is worn off. And they demand to see your tickets.
I got a ticket. I have one more turnip. And I'm going to... Who demands me? Is there one of them that said it?
The one that wasn't affected. And he yells out, "Look out, Harvey! She's got a turnip!"
Oh, I miss anyways. They're...
Wow, did you hit the turnip guy? That would be priceless.
I did not roll a 1. I rolled a 3. My dice rolls have been shit tonight, so that's a 9.
D12 against me. You're 3. If I win,
It is a 9 total. So.
Oh, okay, then never mind. I was going to break the leg on the turnip cart. Harvey and Wheeze are the sailors. Harvey and Wheeze.
Damn it.
Are the sailors. They demand that you exit these premises immediately since you do not have a ticket.
Gladly. And I'm going to walk off.
And don't you come back, you turnip slinging hussy. Hey, I like your dog. Can I pet your dog?
I so want to fucking trip his ass.
They aren't going anywhere. They're just standing there.
I know, just for fun. I guess
when he goes to pet me, once he pets me, I yelp and piddle a little on the deck and then run off the ship.
Melodia, do you want to bitch at making your dog pee itself?
I do. Let's see. Your mother's so ugly she'd make a sea hag die of horror. That's for my dog.
18 and 17. You know our mothers?
Oh, damn. They get resistant to you.
Wow.
Well, or you can see Harvey and Wheeze's mom. That will end it. You guys have successfully retrieved all 3 stones. What do you want to do with them? Because, spoiler alert, you can give them to the governor for the 300, or you can give them to the individuals who have offered less money of the 2 of them. So unless the third one that you have not met pays you an exorbitant amount, the money says the governor. The governor has not said he is returning them.
Why don't we just keep them for ourselves?
Well, the governor said he wanted the people responsible. He didn't say he wanted the gems.
Yeah, that's the way I took it, was that it was a reward for the capture. And technically we didn't capture, so...
No, but we can send Melodia to get him very easily.
Oh,
And I
that's the
slobber
lady?
all over Melodia's hand and
Can we capture her
slap her
before we
leg with
call
my
the end of
tail.
this?
I'm real happy.
You will not capture her.
She's gone.
She is shit in the wind. You may see her again sometime. But for
You
purposes
think
of
that
this
would be
scenario,
easy to track?
well, it's underwater though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she fell in the water.
Yeah.
Um,
Now you can patrol the docks to see if she comes up anywhere, but if she comes up 300 feet and you only expanded your search criteria to 200, then you're going to miss her. Or if she has a little yellow submarine, because she is a gnome archaeologist from the future.
I think we hold on to them and
I think
keep
we need to
them
find out what they actually do, what they are,
for
research
future.
them.
Yeah, so we can either get full payment from all three because I don't see any reason for the governor to have them.
I still think the governor's thing really was to bring in her.
He did mention
Well, she
that he
didn't
only
steal
wanted.
them. She
These
bought them.
are.
That is
No,
also the case.
Did she buy all three? The other
She
two
bought at
seemed to
least
think
one.
she
Yeah,
did
she-
not. She did not buy the other two. She stole the other two.
We don't. I mean, I can. Well, I can't really communicate this, but I can run up and down the docks and keep a smell out for her.
You will notice that Captain Willie Tallywhacker immediately covers his pelvic region every time you go running past, and he will yell out to the
That's what we
turnip
should.
dealer, "You might want to cover the jewels." As this rangy dog goes leaping across the docks.
I mean, I kind of want to find out what they do. You said last time they came put together that there was a calamity, and she was trying to bring forth whatever it is they do because she had them together and they were starting to activate.
There you go.
We can't
So-
put them together, and I don't know if we give them back to the people that got them. Are they just going to lose them again to someone else?
Or to the same person.
Same person?
Yeah, that's why you got to keep them. You give back that stolen items, then they're just going to get them stolen again.
That's what
There's
What I'm
three
worried
of you.
about.
Each one of you can hang on to one if you want. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, the object itself is no bigger than this.
Yeah,
No
it's-
bigger than a potato. So it's not like
If Esther changes back, I'll give her the third one. We cannot put these together. I would like to find out more about them.
That's fair. You can go to the historical society or something like that. We are
No,
keeping the stones.
I just realized something too, that I think when I imagine pulling out the wasn't this the game where I actually ordered a couple of things to go on my staff? A couple of metal things. I think it's the only one I know of that I play a character with a staff. I think early on I ordered a couple of, I can't remember what the heck they were in the depiction of though. Something stupid, I'm sure.
The penis charms.
It was not It was not
Oh my
a
gosh.
penis. It was something else, but it was still.
She got a
stupid.
Prince Albert in her staff.
That's right. Was it the 1970s man-woman image?
Oh,
I don't remember. I'll have to look in my notes. I thought it was something I was going to add to my staff. There's something you can add that's metal that goes on either end.
Not
we
not
talked
ringing any
to-
bells.
It was a while ago. That's why. And I was like, I wonder if I forgot to pick that up.
Okay. Carol, what'd you think?
Oh my god. That was interesting. I wasn't sure if I was going to survive that because it's always great when you go off by yourself against the BBEG, but I had to. I mean, I had to keep an eye on her. So, and I was like, sort of hoping they were going to catch up, and they did. But but she's all fine. She's okay. Thank God she's resistant to poison.
The odd even roll dictated which one was the BBG, because I had planned for either one of them could have been.
Oh
So,
wow.
had you choked the roll, Esther and Melodia would have been fighting the BBG with stone or steel wave. Dawn, what'd you think?
You have such charismatic and sexy characters.
Oh my god, they're the friggin'
Yeah.
worst.
This population, the entire population is just one temptation after another. But yeah, this is so very much fun. Thank you so much for DMing.
You know, we can see
Absolutely
the
love it.
picture of your character, right? So those who live in fur loincloths should not cast stones.
I mean, and
No, I'm not. I am not casting stones. I feel like I have, even though I live in the North Woods, I feel like I've come home.
I love that picture. Maybe at some point I need to bother you for one for Verona so I can have up here.
And
I have substitute
Anytime.
background.
Anytime you guys just hit me up for,
Oh
for
my god.
pictures, tell me what you want.
I'll have to figure that out.
hey, you're doing GMAX shit. Screw them.
I am doing GMAX stuff.
Carrie, what did you think?
Yes, it was good. But yeah, it would be nice to have someone a little more attractive in our.
You have Rob.
Boy,
got
at
Rob.
least
Yeah, but he wasn't here.
I'm glad
I meant the
Rose is in
NPC.
the-
More
I'm glad
attractive
Ro-
NPC, so I don't have to think about the color brown all the time.
Yeah, I'm glad Rose is in the other place. For at least once in a while, there's an NPC that is doable.
We all know what I say. The dice giveth and the dice taketh away. That is not my fault. That is fate. Not everybody can do a Hammer and Hank last week. Hammer and
That's
Hank.
true.
So 17 years old, 18 charisma. Dice gaveth.
Yep.
So
Oh,
That
nice.
That young man hasn't slept since we joined him to our party.
that's right.
No,
He's still
Hammer
he's
and
covered in oil.
Wait, we got a new party member or something to this party?
those two played in the Christmas game, and you'll have to watch it. So it
Oh,
was
no.
called the Solstice.
We got a
So-
young buff NPC to help us out.
Yeah, because they were getting their shit pushed in. That was why. Boys and girls, this is the last show of the year. Thank you for joining us. We ran a little long. We will see you next year. I don't know if Thursday's going or not. Goodfellas is on Thursday. We'll see if they go. Next Sunday, I think Jesse's back, so we'll go A-side and see.
Yep.
See what happens with the dragon, because I know everybody's worried about that.
So excited.
Don't forget, since you didn't hear our monologue early, the only thing I have is 2/15/25, day after Valentine's Day, Murder Obocon 5. Check it out, tabletop.events, still on page 3. So there's a shitload of conventions between now and then. But check us out. It's for charity, it's for Kevin, and it's always fun. So with that, Happy New Year. See you later. Give me a kiss and wave, ladies.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
New Year.
Bye.
Adventures in Filbar. For all your role-playing needs, try the free stuff first.
Hello and welcome to our stream. Don't forget to follow us on the socials at mhobo Inc. or you can email us mhoboinc@gmail.com. If you're interested in playing on the stream, get a hold of us. You can also purchase interesting RPG items at our store and the link is below. We have everything from shirts to skateboards in our shop. Go, take a look. And if you need new math rocks, catch a Pirate Dog Dice on Twitter for some personalized items. If your game stinks, unlike ours, try some adventure scents by elfishgames.com. They have over 60 different scents and most are pleasant. This aid is perfect for in-person games, especially conventions. Elfish Games also makes how to RPG with your cat, how to cook with your dice, the Shine system if you want to be a gooder writer than me, or try the Radiance project if you just want to play with yourself. Allfishgames.com is your stop for game aids.